Mini Cut Series Episode 2. We are now 1 week into the plan with the 20,000 steps, the Stairmaster, and training 5 days per week on that 2,000 calorie diet. We did make some slight modifications to the diet this week. I adjusted some fats and some protein, and I did cut out a little bit of carbs. So I'm probably somewhere around 1,900 now, but we had perfect execution all week. I won't lie, 20,000 steps per day is a lot taller of a task than I anticipated it to be. I've been able to adhere to the plan perfectly, but I will say my energy is down a little bit. However, I'm not starving like you typically would be in a calorie deficit. Also, the scale was stuck almost the entire week. I weighed between 167 and 167.5 for 5 days in a row this week. It was honestly pretty frustrating. The reason why that is because with the elevation in my steps, my knees and my ankles were holding a little bit of water. By the time Friday rolled around, I dropped like almost 3 pounds overnight. My final check-in this week was 165. The 165 was actually under what my target was this week, so we're a little bit ahead of schedule. So we're going to keep executing and continue to do what we do. My abs are starting to pop through a little bit, even after I eat throughout the day. And I broke my psychological barrier of 165 that is typically where I get stuck at. I also find that I can't go under 50 grams of fat because then my brain starts getting all weird and my energy is really bad. So when you see a lot of these other diets, they tend to crash fats down to single digits or in the teens. I don't get how they sustain that. Also, knocking the gym out first thing in the morning, I do train fasted and do my cardio fasted in the morning. And then when I get done at the gym, I have a massive breakfast. It's like 900 calories, which is almost half my intake for the entire day. That'll keep me full all the way to lunch. And then when I'm on the truck at work, 2 small chicken meals. And then by the time I get home, we'll go for a walk to try to get the rest of our steps in. And then we finish out the night with some steak and potatoes. I try to finish eating around 5 o'clock at the latest because we do go to bed about 7 p.m. I find that my digestion works a lot better and I'm not full when I go to bed. And honestly, I really haven't been that hungry throughout this aggressive cut like I thought I would be. Keeping my fats high is definitely huge, and I really think that's a big contributing factor to it. Another thing, too, is steps are such an underrated form of NEAT. I burn like 600 or 800 calories a day just by getting 20,000 steps. On top of my cardio and my working out and just random movement throughout the day. I know the Apple Watch isn't perfect, but I'm burning somewhere between 3,000 and 3,500 calories a day. So if you're trying to lose weight fast, you need to exert more than you're intaking. But you also don't need to crash your diet. 2,000 calories is a lot of food when you eat it with whole foods. Like I said, I'm never really hungry. My meal spacing and everything has been perfect. And honestly, I think I'm going to be under my target by the time